everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody?
Today's
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Very slow day. Very slow. Gangster Sharrell. What do you call it? Gangster Sharrell. What I do? Okay. What I do? So today it's a slow day. We're going to talk about Tasha K and Cardi B. I don't know what's happening with Tasha. Then we're going to talk about Allison, who is DJ Twitch's wife. Then we're going to talk about Rihanna. That's a good one. Talk about Rihanna getting the Kardashians canceled from the Met Gal. And we're going to talk about the case with Buzbee and Jay-Z. Let's start out with this Allison situation. I made a video yesterday. Okay. Oops. Could you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I made a video yesterday talking about Twitch's wife. Okay. Somebody mysteriously got the damn video taken down. Y'all know how I feel when I get my videos taken down. I lose my damn mind. Okay. I lose my mind because we have a my poll. Yeah. We have a freedom of speech over here. And if we think Twitch's death sounds funny, then we should be able to talk about it. But I'm going to be very careful with my words because I'm mad as all get out. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that this one doesn't get taken down. I think I know who did it. Because usually it says who does it, right? It'll tell you. So if it's a network, Bravo, whatever, production company says the name of the production company. Now, this was a anonymous complainant. Girl, did you get my video taken down? Did you get my video taken down? Because we were one of the first to talk about it. And now all of a sudden, all my other blogger friends, either they got the 18 or older slashed on them, or you're not gonna get paid for this. All kind of shit is happening to people's videos. And I was being nice. I was being nice to you, Allison. Okay, nice. But let's just talk about the backlash that you didn't expect by doing some stupid. Almost cussed. Almost doing some crazy stuff. As crazy as coming out and revealing to the world that Twitch had he was an addict. I'm gonna be very specific. There's certain words I cannot say, and the DR is one of the words. That he was an addict, and you found some pills and mushrooms in a shoebox in the closet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna get up agitated. What? You don't know what you're talking about. If you're around a damn addict, as I have been for a lot of years of my life, because I have family members I love very much, but they love the stuff. Yeah. I gotta stop talking about my family on this show. You would know it. Like, we seen the video yesterday of Kodak Black. Need I say more? They can't stay up. Depending on what goes inside, they can't shut up. They can't shut up. They're up all night or they're sleeping all damn day. That's an addict. If you have to find some crushed up stuff in a damn shoebox, Perry, what you got to say before I lose my mind with this? Because I'm trying to be careful.
All of it's crazy, like we talked about yesterday, but being careful with it. Look, let's keep it real. You saying that this person was an addict, that means you had to have witnessed, knew all these things was going on. Yeah. But all of a sudden, the day right before you had to send him home and find a suit in his closet, you ironically found a box with stuff in it, and you were so surprised. Why was you surprised if you already said those was his habits?
Mm-hmm.
It don't make sense. Okay. You're coming across like a lying gold digger.
Ooh, child, Perry.
Excuse me.
But let's go over some stuff that we did find out, okay? So according to Allison, I'm real funny about what I'm saying. She found some pills and mushrooms. Oh my God, in a box. I can't show you any footage. I'm not going to even go there and show y'all footage today because we don't want to give anybody a reason to take my damn video down again, and then I'll go crazy. Okay. But so she writes this book. She does this interview with People magazine, right? It blows up in her face. All of Twitch's friends are coming out saying, you are lying. You are lying. They said there was problems in that relationship before the incident happened. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just watching my words. They're saying that they brought up the divorce word. Okay. They also said that he was real in love with you. I don't know why. Even though his family warned him, you should believe the rumors. Well, what are the rumors? That she was at the freak offs, that she was having multiple affairs. We find out that they had separate bank accounts. We found out that she calls him an addict, but nothing was in his system. Nothing was in his system. Now, what kind of addict has a clean test? Then you're not an addict. Okay. What else? Oh, okay. This was the most despicable thing ever. They're saying that in this book, she got a hold of Twitch's journal. We don't know if this is the real journal or not. Nobody has came out and verified this journal. She said she put excerpts from the journal in the book. And one of the things that she said, what she thinks was what was wrong with Twitch and why he did the things he did is because when he was young,
some things happened to him.
Yeah, things happened to him. Things you couldn't imagine. So I'm gonna be real careful with my words, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So you make the family take a NDA, sign an NDA, right? Because you don't want nothing bad out there. You don't want his image tarred. That's what you said yesterday in the video that's now taken down. I'm never going to forget it. And now all of a sudden you feel safe enough to tell the world that things happened to him when he was a child by a male person that he respected. No, you're selling it, ma'am, and nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it. You're trying to hush the bloggers. Take this down, take this down, take this down. Hey, everybody sees right through you. Everybody sees right through your shady AZZ.
That's right.
How do we know that he wrote this journal? You're not open with anybody. Let me see. Where is that damn thing she posted the day this chick, I'm done with this chick. I am done with this chick. That's what people cussing her out. These people was mad. People are enraged. They're enraged. And I can't say I blame them. You put this posting up. I don't even know what I did with it. Is this it?
Yeah.
You put this posting up the day of the incident. Okay? The day of the incident. You rush to social media. Okay? And you say, he was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. I am certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. I'll repeat, there's a day that doesn't go by that we won't honor his memory.
She meant
4 hours after that, you take off the ring and start pulling pictures off the wall. 4 hours? You just said you were going to honor his memory. Go ahead, Perry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Right. The whole thing is, see, I'm starting to think she got a lying problem.
Mhm.
I think she's a liar. But then most gold diggers do. That's how they get to where they're heading.
Mhm.
But she said it's not a moment we'll let your legacy go. I mean, what she meant is it's not a moment we're gonna let go by without me trashing your
Mhm.
legacy.
Mm,
And
mm,
that's why she
mm.
got the family to sign NDAs. And it wasn't so much on her plan to trash him later. It was more so when I move on, I don't need y'all telling nobody the family secrets about me. Meaning that family know what kind of activities she participated in outside the house when she was with their relative.
Okay, Perry, don't beat around the bush. Uh, they're also saying that he had a very close relationship with Ellen, and at some point, Ellen gave him the title of executive producer, co-executive producer in 2020. He was making good money, but for some reason, the family didn't think she was sincere in this relationship. They thought she was with him for the money.
Right.
And they talked about it. According to the rumors, they talked about it. They told him this, but he was so in love. And I don't want to say bad things about him, but we have to talk about the truth. He loved her. He loved her with every fiber of his being. This
Mhm.
is what he posted for their 9th anniversary. I mean, hashtag 9 years. But your family, according to the rumors, were telling you at the same time, we don't think she's sincere. We think she cheats on you.
Mhm.
Where is that tape I said I wasn't gonna play? I said I wasn't gonna play it, but I think I'm gonna play it of how she's trying to butter up the damn family.
Well, can you mm,
I'm gonna
can you
play it. I'm gonna play it, and if it gets denied, then I'll do the other thing. But I just want people. She's phony. She's a phony, and let me see. Okay, now let's start talking about these rumors. So according to the rumors, she was a person that sleeps around. I don't want to say the HO word because that's what's the proper word for it when you
a woman in heat?
according to the rumors, she she slept around. She went to the freak offs. They're saying now these are the rumors that Ellen and Diddy got wind of this. Okay, they're saying that this is crazy. I did not make this up. These are what the rumors are that she knew too much, and so they were going to do something to her. Right? I guess she gets winds of it. And so they feel that she did something to Twitch first. Now, it sounds over the top and crazy. But knowing what we know about Diddy now, about Diddy and Tupac, Diddy and Biggie, Diddy and Kim Porter, Diddy and anybody, I cannot just automatically shoot that rumor down. Plus, that rumor makes sense because of the way that she's acting. You're taking bloggers' channels, videos down. You're making people sign NDAs. You don't want the family to say anything. Why? It's the only thing that makes sense. I'm gonna keep digging, but it's the only thing that makes sense. You actually said in the video that you made YouTube take down for me that you wanted your legacy to be about you
Mhm.
and not him.
Right.
You wanted to look at people to look at your children and look at them and not him. Now, that's a hell of a thing to say. That's a hell of a thing to say. Let's go back to the good days. Let me try to play this video. It's, I
But
swear to
I mean,
God, if anything happened to
okay,
my video, I'm going to lose it.
is this the video that I sent you?
Yes, I
Can
gotta,
you
I gotta play it. I gotta play
can
it.
you send it back to me and then I just play the audio? I mean, but you had to send it back to me.
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
play it. I'm gonna
Okay.
play it because Twitch's brother posted this.
Okay.
And when you post anything on IG, it's public property. It has nothing to do with your stinking interview. This is Twitch's brother telling us, showing us how you tried to dupe the family. They never liked you from day one. They tolerated you just the same way you tolerated them. You kissed their AZZ to make them comfortable with you, and it never worked. I gotta play it, guys. I have to play it. It just look how she's acting. She's doing the most. She's doing the most.
I'm just so grateful for you and you as well for obviously helping and raising an amazing husband for me, who is a great example from you guys and of course Connie to our kids. So I'm very grateful for everything you guys have done, because you created an amazing man to come into my life and help me out so much.
Yep. He was so amazing that you was willing to fuck him over as soon as he left. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's doing the most. She's doing the most. She's trying to gain their trust. She's trying to gain their trust. It never worked. Because when people get feelings, it's usually for a reason. And if I have a feeling that my brother's getting played, I'm going to tell them. That's what they did. Also, if my brother is going through a hard time with his wife and they're talking about divorcing, my brother going to talk to me about it. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You thought that you can control the narrative, make them sign some paperwork, and you'll be the only one that could talk about him, and then turn the tables to make him seem like, to give him an explanation of why he did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, hell, you know why he did what he did. And even worse, you probably are a part of why he did what he did.
Yeah.
If he did it at all. You know, people set people up. You seem to move on real quickly, talking about, I'm going to think about him every day. Every day that goes by. 4 hours later, you take off the ring.
Yeah, that's really truly thinking about him, I guess. And what she probably meant to say, I'm gonna think about how I no longer have to be with him because I never cared for him, and I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I'm done with that family over there.
Facts. I mean, we don't know what she's thinking, but you're sure acting that way. It's insane. Absolutely insane. You got people coming out against you. Oh, I didn't get that video. Someone sent me, a friend of his sent me a video of him crying the day of, saying he was the nicest person. There, you couldn't tell anything was wrong. He seemed upbeat. He talked about the problems in the marriage, but he didn't seem like he was gonna create a situation.
Mm-hmm.
This is what people are saying. All these people are lying. You're the only one telling the truth. I think we need to reopen an investigation here. That's what I think we need to do.
It sounds like it.
I'm going to read this. Perry, you sent this to me from her ex-manager. I didn't read it. I said I wanted to read it with everybody else. This is what her ex-manager posted. What does she need a manager for? Because they met on a dancing show called So You Think You Can Dance. They met on that show. So they both were dancers or loved to dance. And then when Twitch became a DJ.
Right. I think she needed a manager because I think she hooked the man with some money, then started to enjoy his fame and wanted it for herself. So she had to go out and get somebody to manage her and push her out so she can be the star. But go ahead.
This is what the manager said. For over a decade, I put up with so much disrespect and just plain evil. This is the manager's word. Let me make it bigger so I can see it. Evil stuff from you because of him. Everybody liked him. I can't find one person yet that says anything bad about him.
She's the only one.
I should have dropped you as a manager. I hate that I built you up and fought extremely hard for you to get jobs. Even hiring you as a judge on a show on Bravo I helped build. I wonder what show that was. Should have left them fire. I should have let them fire you when you showed your true colors on the set. Ooh, and held us up because you could barely speak. Wow. I heard the rumor that she was the one that likes to dibble and dabble in stuff. Did you hear that? You were the one who told me that, right?
Yeah, well, I heard something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a reason why if a person said, I've been with multiple addicts, look at the common denominator.
Okay. Because you could barely speak. Don't act holier than thou with the demons and skeletons you have. Your house is made of glass. I don't have to say a thing. Others are coming for you now. People know my addiction journey because it's part of my testimony. If you truly are healed, then share your true self and not monetize Steven. Oh, this was scathing. I didn't read it. I told Perry, let me read it on air. I want to feel how I feel. Wow. You got the family saying bad stuff about her. You've got. Go ahead.
Like Nelson Diaz, right? It looked like that he was the former manager. Is this the other person that she said she dealt with addiction? Because he came back and said, yeah, people know about my addiction. At the bottom?
Yeah.
Could this be the person that she want to keep throwing under the bus? That she's just beauty queen and innocent little saint that like to hop from bed to bed to bed to bed. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Go ahead.
Me and Perry have a terrible time doing a clean video. We're trying, people. We're trying. It could be. I don't know who Nelson is. It could be.
I'm just assuming. I'm just saying, just in general. I mean, because I was like, first, who said it? That Nelson is up at the top. Or go ahead.
I just go with my gut feeling. You most likely are responsible for the situation. And I'm not trying to drag a widow, but it doesn't smell right. Everybody is turning against you. People that know you. This is before the public got wind of that book. What was the purpose of that book? Did you think we would all say, oh, Twitch is just a junkie and he put himself in that situation? What were you trying to accomplish, ma'am?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a person that they can never get enough fame. And after using Twitch and being stable financially, from his doings, now she want to move on, but it's the greed factor. Now she want people to look at her like as this saint. Look, I can't believe you gave this man all this attention, this hurtful, like basically tried to make him out to be some slug, that she was so kind that she buried with him and she tried to change his world. No, you tried to use him, man. And let's just keep it right where it's at. Now you coming out and want people to have sympathy. Girl, you went through all that just to save a marriage? No. You was the first person to take the ring off.
Yeah.
To get rid of the memories. Yeah. And then you start trashing your husband. Who does that? A person who looking for sympathy and want to act like you just saint and everything they heard about you in the past is wrong. See, karma is a B. Sometimes you can't get past it. And your greed might just have you be exposed from your past. Living in a glass house is dangerous when you got a pocket full of rocks. Go ahead.
I'll talk about that in a minute, Gail, because I put it up there too soon. I'm going to read to you guys what happened during the sanctions. But as far as Allison is concerned, I don't trust her. I feel in my heart you are guilty. I think an investigation needs to be opened again. And I think they didn't do an autopsy. No, they had to do an autopsy because they said that that there was nothing in his system. You know, it just needs to be reopened. It needs to be reopened. Now you moved on. You have a new boyfriend. You live in a different state, different house. You took everything down to remind the children of their father. That's their father. He will always be their father. And you think now that you can make money telling these lies, make money, and then change people's perception of what we thought of him. And it's not happening. At this point, all eyes on you. All eyes on you. And I know for a fact, I've seen it over and over. People pay for the things that they do, and they pay in this lifetime. Karma's going to hit you hard, girl. Hard. And how dare you? How dare you? This man loved you with every fiber of his being. He stopped listening to his family because he wanted to be with you. Call it a mother's tuition. He ain't like you from day one. And sign a damn NDA so I can go to my son's funeral. That's never going to happen to me. Never. Did take me to court. I ain't signing it. I ain't signing. Shh. She's horrible. She's horrible. She's lying, and we on it now. We're on it now. Let's see what these people are saying. It's very, very, very messy. DNA test them kids. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. You have to. The way that she's acting, you have to. Like they say, what goes around comes around. It really, really does. It really does. Buzbee has less reason to lie. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so let's talk about this Jay-Z case. I'm tired of the whole Diddy stuff. It's been going on for a while. I talk about it every week, and I just lose patience. Okay, so I'm at a point right now where I don't care, just because it's taking too long. They keep pushing back the damn dates. It's just taking too long. So I'm going to describe things from both sides. Right now, at this very minute, I don't give a damn. So I'm going to talk about both sides. So, you know, people go crazy. They want me to pick a side. I will when I'm ready. Right now, it's going to be another lawsuit after this, and another lawsuit after this, and I want to wait until we start seeing facts. I want the feds to do their enterprise letter, and then I'll get back into it. But right now, I can't. Like, it's just too much going on. So we all know that last night, Buzbee filed another lawsuit under the name, here it is. And that's another thing too. Too much paperwork. And their depositions are pages and pages long. I think the original complaint was 223 pages. Child, I'm getting tired of this. But anyway, Buzbee has teamed up with a guy named, don't forget your banner. Thank you, Peter. Filed another lawsuit last night. It was the middle of the night. It was kind of late. And it's with a guy named John Maldonado. Okay. And
this is the wrong one.
What is this?
That's the other.
That's Tasha K. My bad. And they're saying that Jay-Z hired people to pretend they were federal agents and pressure people to sue Buzbee. Okay. Mm-hmm. They claim that they have a tape of Jay-Z people trying to pressure this guy into suing Buzbee. Now, look. Oh my God, I got too many damn lawsuits. What did I do with that damn lawsuit? Now, look, they're saying that it's on tape. What I mean by my poll is this is provable evidence. If you've got a tape, and Texas is a one consent party tape, so he could play that in court. It's an open and shut case. Somebody's lying. Somebody is seriously lying. Okay? Figure this out. I got so many damn lawsuits up here. Here it is. This should be real easy to prove. But these two are going at each other in the public eye. I want to go over what the tape says. Now, is Jay-Z dumb enough to have somebody pretend to be a federal agent? Do you know how illegal that is? I don't know. There's this accusations being thrown all around. Is MDA signed under distress valid?
See, I'm not sure. I mean, but I imagine you know.
I heard that it's not, but you have to prove it was distress. That's what I heard. Right. All right, back to the Buzbee thing. So he claims that there's a tape. And this is what the tape says. Defendant's scheme is summarized in the following recordings transcript. Now, according to Buzbee, he has turned this tape over, and this is a major part of his evidence. He says, what we're trying, this is what the fake federal agent, I can't see shit, said on this tape. What we're trying to do is we're trying to put this thing together for the company that we're working for. We could get you paid. That's offering somebody money. You could get money right soon. You know, we gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get him on the right path. And at the end of the day, this is going to go through the courts. Buzbee is getting sued. This is what they're saying that they have on tape. Because it is tape, this should be an open and shut case. Either they did it or they didn't. But as you heard earlier today, Jay-Z is fuming mad, called him a liar, and said that he should be sanctioned. So they filed a motion with the judge, because remember, you have to ask, because she's not playing with Jay-Z or Spiro. And they asked if they could file a sanctions. They want him to be sanctioned. Okay. Here's the document. I don't need to show it, but here's a document that they filed requesting he be sanctioned. They're calling him a liar. Now, I don't know how this sanction thing is going to work, because you have to go to court first to find out who's telling the truth and who's lying. But it says plaintiff's lead attorney, Anthony Buzbee, has violated the rule by either knowingly making false allegations about Mr. Carter in the amended complaint, failing to conduct an adequate investigation into the complaint's factual allegations, or at minimum, failing to withdraw. So what he's saying is it's standard for people to hire private detectives. It's standard for people to talk to clients, or not even clients, like people, to see if they know any information. Right. He's saying that's standard. He said no rule was broken, and that Buzbee is lying about the tape. Now, Buzbee responded. He responded. These two are going at it. Back and forth, back and forth. It says here, I gotta read Buzbee's response, because he's not doubling down. He's not backing away. He's not acting scared. He's saying, bring it. Says Buzbee's firing back. So, telling us with each frantic filing, Mr. Spiro's team reeks of desperation. Wow. Mr. Spiro and his team think the laws and rules don't apply to them. They are flat wrong. They also think they can bully and intimidate counsel by filing meritless and frivolous pleadings full of lies and half-truths. Again, they are dead wrong. We won't be bullied or intimidated. And then this right here was nailing the coffin for me. Like he ever. That sounds like something I would say. Period.
Yeah.
Ever. He's not backing down. Jay-Z isn't backing down. They filed it, and the judge has to give an approval. But she's got to listen to all the evidence first. Isn't this filed a little bit premature?
Well, see, now that part, maybe good to have somebody legal to talk about it, right? Because I think sometimes going through the process of a legal case, lawyers can do things that's unethical, right? Or something to the fact that where they can get sanctioned for it without the court case being finalized. I don't know. But
Now,
but I just tell you this. I think both sides are saying a lot. Neither side have proved a damn thing. Now, granted, it's on the defensive side to prove that something was wrong, but go ahead.
well, listen, both sides have a following. So people say, who believes Jay-Z? I was on X this morning. Nobody believes Jay-Z. He lied about knowing Diddy. He kind of did.
Right.
We know he's no good and all of this stuff, but he also has a lot of supporters. And I'm glad I ran into this video so I don't have to explain how it worked. And y'all can say, no, Sharrell, that's not right. Remember Nathan Van from worked at TMZ? This is what he had to say about the Jay-Z side.
People in hip hop, their access to the billionaires, their access to the NFL, all of these different entities, it comes through Jay-Z and Roc Nation. They will fight to preserve their conduit to who he knows and how he's able to position himself. Parts of the media will do this work. Everyone will do this work. Whether or not this happened or not, we talked with Megan about it, it's going to be difficult for somebody to prove this. It's going to be difficult. It could be difficult for someone to put Jay-Z in a situation without testimony from that third party where he's really going to be behind the 8 ball in terms of facts on this. However, what this will prove is that there are people in American culture that some deem too big to fail. And I think that he is one of them.
Now, nobody's too big to fail. I don't think. Do you think people are too big to fail?
Well, I think what he said, yeah, sometimes people put them on that pedestal that they deem them too big to fail. In certain cases, they do. So I don't know whether a person is too big to fail, because a lot of them, look at Epstein, a lot of them that could be up there, right? People do, get proven guilty, right? But I don't know about this whole thing. Like I said, this side, Jay-Z side, or the plaintiff. We heard the plaintiff do an interview. It didn't really match up to the lawsuit complaint to me. Mm-hmm. But they still moving forward. Maybe they got something. Maybe they don't. Now, we'll find out when they go to court, because now they talking about all these things, because Buzbee can come out and say, yeah, they harassed me. They got these people trying to find things on me. And I can believe that. I can believe they got investigators pulling up on dirt on you to smear your name to make you take a step back. I can believe it. But I think it's going to be hard for him to prove, because he got a recording. Go ahead, Sharrell.
I'm messing up my poll. Go ahead. Oh, sorry.
I actually think it's going to be hard for him to prove. You got a voice.
Who's it going to be hard to prove?
For Buzbee. I think both of them just throwing out stuff, right? Even though it could have happened,
Mhm.
And even if he got a phone call or some mystery person.
You think it's hard for Buzbee to prove it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, just because you got a tape
Hmm.
of a mystery person, unless hey, look, he had to have a tape of Jay-Z saying, hey, this is Jay-Z, you know. I just paid somebody $1,000 yesterday, you know. Buzbee gonna get sued, you know. You know, whatever he's saying that's on this tape, Jay-Z can have an employee or have the investigative group, they can go out there and do it, but and have said these things. It could be possible, but I don't think it's gonna get back to Jay-Z to whoever this person was, that so-called person on the tape, because that's something you can fabricate real easy. I could call somebody in the chat right now and record a phone call, and we just bluff and say, "Oh yeah, that's Jay-Z team after me." You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm also trying to redo my poll. I put a poll out. Why
So
do
I'll
they
do
keep
that on
doing
that
that?
now. Okay, and then so I do think when you're in this kind of war, like legal battle, you trying to find anything negative on both sides.
Mhm.
I'm sure whatever Buzbee know about Sparrow, he's gonna use it to his favor, anything negative, and vice versa. But as far as, well, I got this tape. See, using this word tape make people think videotape. All this.
But Perry,
Huh?
this is an open and shut argument about this.
It's something that should just go to the court and let it do what it do. But open and shut, what you mean? Either it was Jay-Z on the phone or not, or somebody from Jay-Z team.
Yeah, either they did it or they didn't. The tape should be easy to prove, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, I got you right. Mhm.
And you're saying make sure it's proven and not just somebody we don't know. It could be anybody. That's what you're saying, right?
I think it's stuff they just throw out there, right? With no intentions on proving it. It's like to win over the public, to make it seem like you got a case. Because now let's go back and remember, Buzbee still got the rebound off that interview that made him and his client look bad.
Well,
you
you're the
can't-
only one who's thinking that. I asked,
Am I?
is Jay-Z lying? Yes or no, and not enough evidence. 81% said yes. 18% not enough evidence, and 0% said no. Wait, so I don't know. This is when I'm getting tired. Go ahead, sorry.
Okay, Jay-Z lying about what?
Sending federal agents. It's who's telling the truth with
Right.
this lawsuit.
Okay, I'm saying this. He could have did that. That's how they found some people and got some stories, right?
Mhm.
But do people believe they got this tape of these people actually saying, you know, these things?
Well, I'm not trying to discredit everything you're saying. Do they have the tape? He put it in his paperwork. I don't see
Right.
anybody lying about that.
Well, I know. Okay. Let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Jay-Z camp have said that Buzbee has tried to get people to fabricate these stories, right? Or was it Diddy?
Mhm.
It was somebody that
It- uh,
brought these people in to try to fabricate stories on people.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and these people have came out and said, no, you know, Jay-Z didn't do it to me, or P. Diddy didn't do it to me. Now, that's just stuffed out there. There's no proof. It's just like throwing out some words just to make people think you got something in the public, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm talking about when somebody said that
Yes. Who's bluffing?
Buzbee was paying people to come up with these stories and say they was assaulted by either Diddy or Jay-Z.
Mhm.
And then people's like,
I
no,
remember.
it was somebody else. But these people, well, according to the rumors out there, that they was like, no, we went to Buzbee to talk about somebody else doing this to us, not Diddy or Jay-Z. Now, that could be a myth. We haven't seen no documents. Well, I know I haven't, whether that's true or not. And so, like, once you throw this out there and say, oh, it's some people he tried to pay, whether it's true or not, then people start looking at the rest of the clients like, yeah, he paying them. So I don't know. It's just too much. That's why I'm with you.
Well, this is what I'm burned out about is that we went through phony interviews, Courtney Burgess, Ronio, Lamisha, all of that, and it just showed me how much everything can get so clouded. So I'm really waiting for a more substantial evidence from the feds. I need to be able to trust somebody. I trust the feds. So I'm waiting for that enterprise letter.
Right. And that's for Diddy. But as far as Jay-Z, I don't think there's no federal charges on him. So it goes back to Buzbee.
But that would help me in my decision with
right.
Jay-Z. Because he was supposed to be there the night with the girl, remember?
Right.
I'm trying to do this poll, y'all. Hold on. Because I want to know what you guys think.
Because I'm with you that, like, and look, after seeing what happened in 2024, I ain't out here to vouch for no damn body.
Right.
I don't know what freaks do on their off time like that. How much money you got in your pocket? Because hell, when you think about it, why would Epstein have to do the things he did? A lot of rich people, why would you have to go to those measures? It's just sick people. But I don't know. I need to see evidence because both sides going to jockey, throw out stuff to try to make you believe it. But at the end of the day, and we could talk about it on social media. Yeah, I'm 100 down with that. I know that's the truth. I don't know nothing to be the truth. I can have an opinion. We need to see the case, the facts.
I don't know what's wrong with my polls. I'm just going to end my poll. I mean, I've been sitting up here trying to do this damn poll. I got who's winning this lawsuit so far? Yes, no. I don't know what that means. Jay-Z or Buzbee? Looks like so far Buzbee. 69 Buzbee.
Well, and I can agree Buzbee is winning it just from this standpoint alone. Nothing to do with actually going to court. He's winning because Jay-Z is hurting financial. I mean, this is hurting Jay-Z's credibility. Whether you like him or not, it's hurting his credibility. Ain't nothing happened to Jane Doe. Nothing's happening. And he's winning because he's getting publicity and haven't proven a damn thing.
Hold on. Somebody told me head over to the neighborhood talk really quick. See what they're talking about. It's draining. I don't want to judge on false information. When the enterprise letter comes out, then I'll start judging. But right now I'm kind of tired because they're going back and forth, tit for tat. They're scratching each other's eyeballs out. They really are. And that's what they're supposed to do. Okay, that's why they make the big bucks. What does this say? Someone wanted me to put this up here. Hold on. I haven't looked at this yet, so I'll be reading it with you guys. It says, Jay-Z uses his accuser's NBC interview against them in new filing. Oh, I forgot to show the paperwork. Claims Tony Buzbee should have did the proper research before filing false allegations. So what he's kind of doing right now, what they're kind of doing, because it's premature. I understand you're upset, but you're judging it off a TV interview. Okay. Nothing has been discussed just yet in a court of law. So I'm thinking they got to wait a little bit before they ask for sanctions. Yes, if you are found to be innocent, there's most definitely should be some sanctions involved because somebody's in big trouble and unethical. And if Buzbee comes up lying, you should file a complaint against his license because you're an attorney and you know better. I think it's premature right now to start putting this in your evidence about the inconsistencies in the interview when no one has sat in front of a judge. I don't know. Let's see what y'all think. I don't,
Well, Sharrell, can I talk about this for a second? Because somebody's saying this, and I want to make sure we're on the same page. Somebody says, Perry, you don't know what the heck is going on? Jay-Z people are impersonating agents, and that's what Buzbee has a tape of. I get it. That's their allegation that Jay-Z people are doing it. Do I believe they could be? Yes. But what I'm saying, even if that was the case, and he got these people running around acting like agents and happen to have a tape of one saying these things, it still don't directly, at this point, unless proven, go back to Jay-Z. We could speculate and say that person working for anybody. So, but I'm saying even a tape like that can be fabricated too. So I'm saying I don't know, but I do understand what Buzbee is saying. And he's saying he got the tape as if that's the, all he need. And if it truly is, then why talk about it? Just submit it and do what you got to do.
I mean, I don't know. They're playing hardball, both sides. That's what top-notch lawyers do. We sit here and we judge what we have in front of us every day, us as the public. And I'm tired of doing that. I'm waiting for either the feds to step forward or something to be presented in the court of law. But that's going to take a minute. And in between that, it's going to be this coming out, that coming out. This person said this, that. And I agree with Jay-Z. If Buzbee's lying, he should be sanctioned. But this is like really early in the process. Sanction. He's just talking in the media like Sparrow's talking in the media. It's not in a court of law where you have to raise your hand and say, "I swear the truth, swear to tell the truth, nothing but the whole truth. So help you, the man above."
Right.
That makes a difference. So I'm not saying that you're wrong, Perry. I'm just saying I can't keep judging in the court of public opinion. It's going on.
What though? I mean, because I think we're on the same page. We just talking about just the shit need to go to court. I was just trying to bring up points of, yes, it's a lot of lip service on both sides.
Yeah.
We got this. You need to be sanctioned because you did this. Just prove it. A lot of it is just to get in the public's head to try to make you lean to either to the left or to the right.
Well, Perry, if you remember during the OJ trial, that was the trial of that century. This is the trial of the century here. Mm-hmm. It was long. Do you remember that? And every day's a new day. You're going back and forth. And even then, people just had their sides and stuff like that. It's very long. It's arduous. One way, it can look one way in 1 minute and then another way the next. And it's just, and that was in court. We have not gone to court yet.
No.
We have not seen one exhibit. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And they're playing hardball, both sides. Buzbee keeps coming out with these lawsuits. Bam, 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 bam. At God's speed. Like I can wake up the next morning and there might be two more. And they're long. And, I don't have time to read them detailed like that. They're long. It's a lot. So I kind of just threw my hands in the air and said, let's wait until we get in a court of law or we get evidence from the Fed, which is supposed to be, was it February? I can't remember. March 27th. And they want to move it up to February. Yeah. So I'm going to wait till March. Let's see what you guys are saying. And then I got one more story. Truth is Celebrity B when ID'd by Jane Doe telling all. That's key and quiet at this time. Buzbee setting Jay-Z up as a strategy to get more evidence, a stalling time. That could be true. You can't impersonate law enforcement. You cannot.
Right.
So he would be in big trouble if he did. Big trouble. But, and then I go back and forth. Sparrow's supposed to be at the top of his game too. Would he do something so stupid?
Well,
I don't know. We'll find out.
The bottom line is, people can get careless too. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how smart you is on both sides. So I don't know. But like this tape thing, it's nothing for me to even really take that serious. Like if you can prove it, okay. You just showing dirty business off Jay-Z's attorney side or Jay-Z. But you still haven't proved the case that he's been accused of.
Oh,
You
the
understand what I'm
yeah.
trying to say? So
Yeah.
it's
I know, I know.
sidetracked on all this other shit that doesn't matter.
Let
And
me
those
let me
things
say
matter.
this for where you're coming from. There are a group of men. We were just on another blogger's channel, and they were talking about one of the worst things a woman can do is falsely accuse you of R-ing.
Mhm.
So both sides is passionate. So a lot of people want to see that evidence, and they're going by this interview. The interview was bad, but Buzbee said it went down that way for a reason. He said that 5 attorneys vetted her, and that he vetted her, and so all this is he said, she said, and we have to see what happens in court. All right, now let me move on to Tasha K really quickly. Did you want to say something else?
Oh no, go ahead. I'll be right back.
Okay, so the whole Tasha K thing is getting weird too, because I like Tasha K. I get scrutinized every time I say that. We can't ignore the fact that Tasha K is the #1 blogger in the urban blogs. It just is what it is. I mean, I don't know why everybody gets so mad when I say it. Does that mean she's perfect? No. Is she making some mistakes here? Hella mistakes. Hella mistakes. So we know the last time we checked in on this channel, Cardi B was saying that she found offshore accounts that belong to Tasha K. One was in Cook's Island, the other one was Nibius, and then one was the country Georgia, which is all the way up there by the Ukraine. Now, she's saying that this is her, and Tasha really tried to hide that money. If you took your ass all the way up there by the Ukraine, that is a lot. But yesterday in court did not go so good. Her Cardi B and her were supposed to be working on a plan to come up with a payment plan for Tasha K. Okay, it looked like they had all agreed on a number. What happened was when they were going to give their final signatures, Cardi B's team realized that Tasha K took out a non-disparagement clause. That is, she took out a clause that said that Tasha K was never to talk about her again on any of her platforms. Okay, which I would expect would be normal. But Tasha K took it out. Her side didn't tell the other side that they took it out. And so Cardi was spitfiring mad, which you can be. I would be mad too. Like, I'm working with you here. I'm trying to come up with some payment plans, and then you still screw me over. I can't find the case. I just had the damn case. Tasha saying now in paperwork that it wasn't intentionally. Tasha. It wasn't intentionally taken out. It looks bad, Tasha K. It looks bad. Does that mean I don't like you as a blogger? No, but that looks real bad. And now Cardi B is saying all bets are off. You're scheming. You haven't changed. You're still the girl that you used to be. And she mad. And Cardi B is spending way more money on this trial, on this lawsuit, than she's ever going to get back. Some people are saying Cardi B is broke. She hasn't made an album in years, and she needs that money. I don't think she's broke, but if she is, she's still entitled to that money. She won a lawsuit. It is what it is. Now, do I think Tasha personally said take that clause out? No, I don't think she personally did it, but I think her attorneys suggested it to her. That's what I think. Somebody thought they were smart and said, let's do it.
I don't know, because it seems weird how somebody can get something removed and the other side not know. But I don't know. It's just weird.
It seems intentional. It seems intentional. So then also too, she's also saying in this lawsuit that Cardi B is trying to ruin me. I'm a blogger. That's what I do. I talk about people. She's trying to limit my information, what I talk about. She's trying to humiliate me and break me down. This is what this really means right here, right? When it says debtor file a Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceeding in order to promulgate a payment plan to maximize recovers to all creditors. To do so, debtor must be allowed to maintain her job as a social media contenter. She's also saying that, plus, this is my job. If you don't let me do my job, I'm not going to make any money to pay you back. And I don't know for sure, but in her actions, I don't think Cardi was trying to bankrupt you or bully you, as you would say in this lawsuit. I think she was working with you. Now, whoever idea it was to pull the clause out and don't tell her, I think it was the not telling her part. Because y'all didn't even have to type up the paperwork. Y'all could have just said, this is what we want to exclude from the contract. Will you still sign it? It's really no excuse. And I'm not coming down hard on Tasha K. Either I'm coming down hard on Tasha K or the attorney or your husband, whoever suggested, let's just slip it out and they're not going to notice. They found your 3 accounts in the damn all over the place. You mean to tell me that y'all really thought that they weren't going to find it? Or Tasha K saying this is just a sheer accident.
I mean, but how many more clauses was missing?
It's just,
I mean,
I'm not understanding in a very respectful way, because I love Tasha K's blog, and y'all can't tell me not to. She finds stories first. Matter of fact, she's breaking some story today. I can't remember who it was. Do you remember who it was? And I said, we got to go over there and watch it.
but I like Tasha K too. I mean, and this ain't even personal. This is just about what's going on, the story itself. I don't know who did what, but as far as if you could get an agreement and, you had to keep battling back and forth, you finally got an agreement. Let's not be greedy to try to remove something, to be sneaky, but it don't hurt nobody. I'm not mad that I can see why a person would want that out of it. So it keeps her not liable if she talked about Cardi again, but you got caught with it, or whoever did it
got caught.
And it changed Cardi's mind, but it don't hurt us or nobody else. So it's not whether this side or that side.
And
When you go to take that risk to remove something, you also risk this person changing their mind about
also
that
too,
risk.
if it was an accident, you should call Cardi personally and apologize. Just bite the bullet. It seems like Tasha K has a lot of pride, and when she thinks about somebody controlling her blog, as in you can't never mention me, when we know you are going to be on the major topic any minute now because of Offset, the way you are, you're explosive, and you want everybody to report the story. But Tasha K, y'all should work out some kind of agreement, because this is getting old, and now y'all got to go back to court. I can't. I'm getting tired of this too. I'm getting tired of this lawsuit too. All right. Do you have anything to say before I move on really quickly to Rihanna?
Go ahead.
Okay, so everybody's saying that Rihanna's boyfriend, I almost called her husband, is on the Met Gala planning committee. I didn't close the article that it came from. And Rihanna is asking her man, who she has two children with, if he can ban the Kardashians / Jenner from coming to the Met Gala. Now, don't forget, Kanye West had to beg Anna Wintour to allow Kim to be on the cover, to treat her like a star, because Anna Wintour thought reality TV people were not a star. And they're saying that Rihanna's doing this because, one, when Rihanna was with Chris Brown, allegedly Kendall, the model, was hooking up with Chris Brown. And she continued to be friendly with Chris Brown even after what happened to her. Two, she also dated A$AP Rocky. Okay? And they're saying the reputation of the Kardashians is they'll take your man. And this is why she's doing it. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Now I'm running late again. I've been late all damn today to all my appointments. Perry, was there anything you wanted to say real quick on Rihanna?
No, I mean, I don't really understand what's going on, but hell, it seemed like some personal stuff. And she's saying, hey, payback's a bitch. Like, if you can take somebody, man, with no recourse, then I can get your ass banned with no recourse.
That's what it sounds like.
Back then, you was up on top. I'm on top now, bitch.
Now, if something should happen to this video, you guys check my regular videos and know tomorrow I'm coming back with steam coming out of my ears. Steam. Okay? Just want y'all to know this. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.